soul went anywhere near Adichanallur. It was the turn of T. Satyamurthy, a friend of mine. He worked with me in Orissa. We had a collective work in Konark. And then we were celebrating the 100th year of the conservation of the Konark temple from 1804 to 1904 to 2003-4. And then from there, he was posted to Chennai Circle. He was wanting to commemorate the 100th year of the digging. Alexander Ray, he started digging in 2004-5. But the report of the Archaeological Survey of India was not published till 2020. Imagine, 15 years, somebody like Muthalam Guruchi Kamaraj had to go to knock the door of the judiciary and obtain an order, and this report should be published. Obtain the order that some of his materials should be sent for the C14 test by the Tamil Nadu government. And the C14 result came. The report finally came, written in somebody else's name. Satyamurthy's name was not mentioned at all. Somewhere in the front page, people who dug and all, it was not the report of Satyamurthy. It was not Satyamurthy spoke all through in the meetings, in the conferences in between. It was a different kind of report. Dear friends, I am trying to say that history is not a rocket science. History is a narrative, but that narrative has to be as close as possible to the truth and has to be compulsorily evidence-based. It has to be evidence-based. We cannot pre-conclude and then and dig for it thing. So this is a kind of, I am placing before you because you are a responsible academician. We are the rank outsiders. A time has come that everything, whatever we talk about that, it has to be essentially interdisciplinary. It has to be essentially transdisciplinary. No particular scholarship is going to stand in exclusion and going to succeed in telling the truth. It has to be transdisciplinary. After that, much water flown. Why I am concentrating in this? Because we are talking about the South Indian history and the Cherian's findings and the digging in the Pattanam in Kerala. And subsequently digging, and 2010, I came all the way from Delhi and made a presentation in Coimbatore Classical Tamil Conference, made an announcement about the Korkai Vanji Tundi complex, a place name, identical place name complex exists in Indus Valley civilization and the en route in Gujarat and Maharashtra and Tamil Nadu. I spoke about the journey of a civilization. By that time, Kiladi had not been dug. My book was published in 2016 April. Then I read in Times of India that Harappa-like materials found near Madurai. I came by flight and met Amarnath Ramakrishna. We went around and then I spent a half day and saw the material, understood the importance of that finding. Was so happy. Truth is going to be spoken. And then first digging, second digging, and Amarnath Ramakrishna was transferred to Guwahati with the twin children in hand. We tried our level best to stop that. And then it continued. He came again transferred. Finally, with the court order, people went to the court to get an ASI report. Another gentleman came. He was just looking here and there and said, nothing much. And he said, nothing much. So we all crestfallen. People went to the court, said he found Harappan material. This man says nothing. So then people went to the court. Court said either ASI has to dig. If they are not willing to spend money, Tamil Nadu archaeology has to dig. And then they should not only dig, they should create a exhibition like this kind of museum also. All these orders were passed by the High Court. Because of that, it started digging. Now it's a 10th session is over. Up to 8th, a museum has been set up. What we are finding, whatever I have written in Journey of Civilization, what I wrote, I spoke from 2002 onwards in various forums in this country, what I spoke in Coimbatore, what I brought out as an article in 2012, East-West Hypothesis, what I brought out as a book in 2016, it's unfolding before us. It was something like you read Sangam literature, see the Kiladi material and tally both. As if you go to the Harappa, Mohenjo-daro, Lothal, Dholavira, Desalpur, and then hold this material and compare with the Sangam literature. Then we found that we are talking about a continuum rather than exclusive ideas about India. So then I started talking about India is not a melting pot. India, culturally, historically, is not a melting pot. And like Americans would like to say today, it's not a salad bowl either. They are talking about salad bowl pluralism, where everybody is finding a place in salad. We all are equal, different colors and all. I am of the view that India is neither a melting pot nor a salad bowl. It is a rainforest. India's pluralism is a rainforest pluralism. It is about the inclusiveness. It is about the co-living. It is about the coexisting. So keeping all this in mind, in recent time, you must have seen that we are determined to guided only by the evidence, verifiable evidence. Today, whatever investigation, archaeological digging taking place, reports are being obtained from the Beta laboratory from US and Florida, and then the reports are sent to Baroda and other places and Manipur and abroad, Italian SIHC Institute for the pottery. All the evidence are basically absolutely irrefutable evidence. The age of iron, the recent data has come to the, say, AMS data as well as OSL, all being taken. Sivagalai report has come. It is taking the iron to the 3345 BC and the report from that. And so a lot of new dates, Mailaduturai, and all this coming. More importantly, I am trying to emphasize recently, the Tamil Nadu archaeology has brought out one phenomenal finding, which is not something new, but it's been followed up. B.B. Lal sometime in 1960s mentioned about the importance of the graffiti markers. At that time, it was known as megalithic pottery. All the pottery found in South India, the archaeology was simply saying it's a megalithic pottery. It's an Iron Age pottery. So they were giving a stamp of Iron Age pottery, Neolithic pottery, megalithic pottery in one go. No one bothered about this graffiti much. At that time itself, B.B. Lal said that this graffiti marker could be the linking point between the unreadable, undeciphered Indus sign or the Indus script and this graffiti also undecipherable because they are connected to each other. Probably between the later on Brahmi script and the Indus thing, it was probably a linking point he mentioned in 60s. But today in Tamil Nadu alone, as many as 15,184 locations. With 14,165 materials have been taken. Marbological study of the graffiti marker compared with the signs in the Indus study has been done. 42 base sign. Right now, we in the Indus Research Center and Roja Muttaya Research Library, the director Sundar has come here. We are now doing the digitizing. We already digitized the Airavada Mahadevan concordance, and it is anybody can see it in the internet. Now we have digitized the graffiti marks identified by the Rajan and Sivanandam team. Now we have done a detailed study, 42 base signs and 544 variant forms, 1,521 composite forms, comparable with the Indus side. Out of that, almost 60% of the base signs and variants of the signs are parallel in the Indus script. And over 90% of the marks in South Indian graffiti are paralleled by similar forms in Indus graffiti, indicating that there is a share in the vocabulary of symbols or cultural continuum. We are talking with the hard evidence. We are talking with the hard evidence. But then people need to ask a question that why people like us have been continuously for last 35 years articulating certain things, not for a fancy. It's only kind of a thirst for the searching the truth and find out. Let truth be either way, whatever it is. Ultimately, truth has to be found. Now, people are wondering, of all the places, why in Tamil Nadu, in Chennai, a statue was erected for John Marshall. You must be knowing that this year on the John Marshall's birthday, the Tamil Nadu Chief Minister, I was there, and we started it. Myself and Sundar went to UK in search of the graveyard of John Marshall. We couldn't locate. We spent a long time. We couldn't locate his graveyard. Then later on, we were told he was not buried, he was cremated. And then the statue was erected. People ask question, why of all the places in the world, Tamil Nadu is erecting, Chennai is erecting, then because nobody else is doing it. Nobody else uttered the name of the John Marshall in any literary forum or the academic forum. And because nobody is celebrating, we know why we have to celebrate that. So that is what we did. And Tamil Nadu government made one more announcement. I think all of you must be aware. Anybody who is reading convincingly, he doesn't know to read and tell that Tamil is written. He doesn't know to read and tell that the Dravidian is written. What we want is a truth. It has to be accepted. Whatever methodology you are following, we will convene the experts in the world and make them to sit there. You make a presentation before them, prove it and take $1 million. Today's money value, 9 crores, more than that. So it's called $1 million question. So that is what the Tamil Nadu has taken it forward. We celebrated Indus Valley Day at Keeladi in the last September 20th. I was there. The 2 ministers were participating. So this is how the articulation for the truth, the fight for the truth. Why I am telling this before this particular August Assembly of Scholars and Teachers and the researchers. You cannot function in a cocoon. You cannot function in isolation. I am telling you, any number of article, peer-reviewed journals, article written and read, congratulated, is not going to make any difference. And ultimately, end of the day, people have to understand. People have to go to the court. People have to fight. Why no voice was raised that Adi Chanallur finding is not being released for the 18 years? No question asked. Even today, the Keeladi report has been submitted. I've seen that report also. And then extraordinary report. Okay, you may have a difference in the period, 100 year, 200, or how you describe. So already you made an objection. The objection was communicated to him. Amarnath Ramakrishnan has given a reply to that. No, I don't have to change it. I have written, I have followed the right methodology. If you have any opinion like that. So people like us, we are giving a suggestion. The original report of Amarnath Ramakrishnan, the observation made by the ASI, the reply given by the Amarnath Ramakrishnan, these 3 are the relevant document. Put all the 3 relevant documents in the public domain. Let people take their own judgment. Is it something very extraordinary to ask for? We have been asking for, but no reply, no convincing answer. But in the meantime, there are attempts to even commemorate Saraswati Sindhu in Tamil Nadu. we laugh and then we go ahead, and with our work we stay focused. And because it's not because of anything, because a lot many people understand when in Chennai, when in Tamil Nadu, I worked in all through in my life. I worked in Orissa and Delhi. I read, write, and speak Orissa. The last thing I did before coming back to Chennai last year was conducting World Oriya Classical Conference, one of the best conference. The last book I have been instrumental, conceptualized and published, Journey of a Language, Oriya, a bilingual book, this book. And all the languages are our language, because the Tamil has taught us Yadumure, Yavarum Kelir. All the places are our place, all are our kith and kin. With this kind of resolve, but we will certainly work towards a transdisciplinary approach. There is no point in the academicians meeting once in a year and reading some paper and going away, because we are outside the domain. But then we have a huge stake. Everybody has a stake. This is what called right to history. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for your inspiring and enlightening address.
It's a pleasure to present the Best Paper Awards celebrating the outstanding research and academic excellence. The awards for this session are Kasturi Mishra Memorial Young Historian Award. Now I request Sandhya Rapandari ma'am to give the award to Mr. Saurav Sen. Mr. Saurav Sen is a research scholar of ancient history of archaeology, Vishwa Bharati Shantaniketan, West Bengal. The next award goes to Ms. Dr. Sadasivam, Assistant Professor, Department of History, Madras Christian College. The award is Professor Peddarappu Chennareddy and Dr. Subhashini Best Paper Award. I request the Chief Guest, Dr. Balakrishnan Sir, to give over the award. The next award goes to Dr. Shreyashi Ray Chaudhary, Assistant Professor, Department of History, Mahitosh Nandi Mahavidyalaya, Kolkata. And I request Dr. Jayashili Stephen Sir to give over this award. The award's name is Dr. P. Balaguruswamy and Mrs. R. Uma Best Paper Award. We congratulate all the awardees for their excellent work, your dedication and insight. Thank you, respected dignitaries. Kindly please be seated.
To share words of appreciation on behalf of the organizing committee, I invite our respected Dr. Navin Kumar, HOD SSL, to deliver the words of gratitude.
Okay, thank you. It's my privilege to propose the vote of thanks for the 44th South Indian History Conference. First, I want to give a thanks to our Honorable Chancellor, Dr. G. Viswanathan, and VIT management for giving an opportunity to organize this event at the VIT. Then I want to give a thanks to our Executive Director, Dr. Sandhya Penta Reddy, to preside this event. Thank you, ma'am. Then I want to give the thanks to our chief guest, Tirubal Krishnan, retired IS, Chairman of International Institute of Tamil Studies, Chennai. He came all the way for this event. Thank you, sir. Then I want to give a thanks to guest of honor, Dr. S. Jaisila Stephen, historian and former director, Institute of Indo-European Studies. Thank you, sir. Then I want to give the thanks to the President and other office bearer of South Indian History Congress, given an opportunity to host this conference at the VIT. I want to thank Dean SSL, Dr. Selvam V, for his continuous support and guidance. I want to give a thanks to Associate Dean for her support. I want to give thanks to all the HOD, School of Social Science, for their support in this particular conference. I want to give the thanks to all the office staff of the SSL for their support to make this event successful. I want to give a special thanks to the participant and all the delegates came all the way to share their research experience and knowledge at this particular place. I want to give the thanks to the CSO and all the security personnel who are making the event successful in this particular campus. I want to give a thanks to the state people. I want to give a thanks to all the person involved directly and indirectly in this particular conference to make this particular event successfully. Wishing you a nice day, have a comfortable stay and happy learning in this VIT. Thank you.
Thank you for your grateful words, sir. Coffee in one hand and confidence in the other. Let's rock this day. Refreshments have been arranged near the CS hall. Please, you can go for your tea and quickly we can get back to the session.
All the participants are requested to collect your ID cards and registration kit coupons from the CS hall. Kits will be distributed at control room outside Anna Auditorium. Our volunteers will guide you. Volunteers, please take care of it.
Thank you.
Thank you all.